Hey, welcome to the Morning Mix After Show. What a morning it was. Last night we were at Zany's in Rosemont, so we piecemealed together something today. We were celebrating 1989 because of Taylor Swift, and we ate old gum.
Yeah, I do not recommend.
No, Whip brought in trading cards from 1989, no joke, that had 1989 gum in them, and we all ate it. And I ate the whole thing, and my mouth is hurting.
No, I think we would have been better off eating the actual cards.
I think I have what can only be described as a sore. I don't know what happened. We're going to find out. Please enjoy that and so much more right now on the Morning Mix Podcast. What are the unique Halloween costumes that you find sexy? Because a lot of sexy costumes are going to be bopping around town this weekend, and we just want to make sure that we can call them out. For example, 312, it's got to be the sexy lawyer. After all, they stick it to you. There you go. That's nice. 708, I get really turned on by Dracula. I found to suck your blood.
Okay.
So that's exciting, right? I like the guys that wear a stained tank top and they chug beers. 815.
Okay.
That's a sexy outfit. 815, it's got to be the cowgirl with the assless chaps or the chapless ass. Either one. It's kind of nice. 847, farmer/cowboy. Always does it. 630, the costume I find sexy is a werewolf banana.
Okay.
That's the one. Okay. Cool. The Geico Gecko, says a 224. I find that costume very sexy. Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Whip, is Velma your Scooby girl?
I'm more of a Daphne guy, but Velma, you can have a nice conversation with her, and she'll always get you out of a jam.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I believe that. We were watching a little bit of Scooby-Doo the other night. A little intense. Got a little intense. I was like, all right, we could skip this one. That's okay. We'll put something else on.
Live action?
No, it was a cartoon, but even still, for a 4-year-old, it's like, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Spoiler alert.
Right.
They would have gotten away with it if it was for you
Was
meddling
meddling
kids.
kids.
Meddling kids.
Yeah.
The costume that I find very sexy has to be the dudes that dress up as Chad Kroger. And finally, when it comes to Halloween, if I want sexy, I better be seeing some busty Dakers. There you go. Those are the costumes we're finding sexy this year.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
We're all mixed up. 50% of Americans confuse and mix up Switzerland and Sweden. I don't know which one I'm going to. And now it's happening so much that Visit Sweden, that's the tourism board for Sweden, they have created a whole new campaign, Sweden, not Switzerland, to point out what is Swedish and what is Swiss, so that you don't accidentally go to Switzerland thinking you're in Sweden. It's confusing.
Right.
I'm confused now. But we mix up a lot of different things. Let's find out here. Hi, Robin. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing really well, Robin. What do you mix up?
Okay, so the restaurant I work at has polenta fries, which has truffles in it, and French fries with truffle aioli.
Oh, yeah.
And I cannot get it straight.
I can tell.
How often in a night will you bring someone polenta fries who wanted truffle fries?
Seriously. It happens all too often.
So do you find yourself constantly giving out free fries as an apology?
I've learned from my mistakes.
I got you. Now, may I ask what restaurant? Are you willing to say?
I don't want to say.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
okay. No, don't
She
apologize.
doesn't need her manager knowing that
No, I
those are all
know.
mess-ups.
No, good point. Okay, so Robin is confusing things at work because she's got truffle fries, but then she's got polenta fries, but they have truffle in them. So when you get the truffles, it's like, wait, which one did I want? Because somebody's probably saying, oh, we'll take the polenta truffles. Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's a truffle shuffle.
Even as a customer looking at the menu, I might be confused. Like, now, wait a second.
Right.
What'd you call it?
The truffle shuffle.
The truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, Mary. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, and please don't put me on the spot because it's too early in the morning to think. But Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling.
Don't ask her to identify
got it.
which one.
Got it.
Do you? I'm going to do it, though. Do you at least know which one's Ken? Nope, I don't think so.
She's like, I told you not to do
just
it.
told
Their name was Ryan. What are you talking about?
So, Mary, when you're watching a movie with one of these guys in it, do you even know halfway through the movie, like, I don't know which one this is, but I like this movie?
Well, I have to think and remember, and I do like both of them, and I know, and it's so silly because they're so distinctive, but yet I don't know why. In my head, I just cannot keep them separated.
No, I get that. Yeah. No, I get that. That one makes sense. I guess, like, for me, Reynolds is so much more sarcastic and kind of biting, Although Gosling sometimes is too.
Right. No, I know exactly what they look like, but I do it here all the time in the flash briefing. I just start saying Ryan, and then I hope that that his last name's going to come to me, whichever one I'm talking
Whichever
about.
one it is, yeah.
When in doubt, just say Seacrest.
Yeah, and then you're fine. Then you're fine. Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Kelly, I'm doing great. I'm very worried and confused at why you are confusing these two things, but you're mixing them up. What are you mixing up, Kelly?
So in college, my roommates and I would always have this discussion, the difference between pimentos and placentas.
Of course.
What?
A classic conversation.
They're both like something, and we would just get them confused. Maybe there was some alcohol involved. I don't know.
May I ask, were you studying like biology or something like that where pimentos would come up?
No. It was more or less the discussion of the pimento, for the olives.
Right.
In our drinks.
And then somebody mixed placenta in there at some point.
Yes. Placenta and pimento. Very close, very similar, but not really.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, very different.
That's
stuffings.
very different. But
For an olive.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Kelly, I'm not even sure I can understand how you could confuse those, but
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
a man in Tampa, Florida has a 3.5-foot alligator in his garage. He was actually charged with a crime for that because you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Just living in there. Like, you can't have that in there, buddy. Take that thing out. I said, okay, I can go first. We have a 12-foot, maybe it's 10 feet, electric tandem bright red bicycle.
Those are worth. I looked them up.
It's nice.
It's got a comma in the price tag.
Oh no,
Wow.
we never. There's no thing in Earth where we ever would have bought it.
That I had
But she won
no idea.
Yeah, my wife won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. No one wants to buy it because that's what
There's
they
a lot
cost.
for sale. I will
We
say.
tried to sell it. We tried to sell it to a guy that sells them, and he was like, "I can't sell the ones I have." Literally, what he said to us.
That's a bummer.
He was like, "I'll store it for you." I'm like, that's fine. 312-233. If we walked into your garage right now, 312-233-1019, what would make us say, what do you have in your garage? Hi, Beth. Good morning. How are you today?
Hi, good. How are you?
We're doing well. What do you have in the garage, Beth?
Okay, so it's not me, it's my father, but he has a shake machine, like an old shake machine where you used to put the belt around you and then it would shake you so you try to lose weight.
Oh, yeah. It's like an exercise thing. Yeah.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
we could mix up like chocolate and vanilla shakes, but you mean it's like that little
No.
that cable that just jiggles your butt and your hips.
That's correct. It has never worked. We haven't lost weight on it. I mean, the
Yeah.
thing works.
It works, but yeah.
Yeah, but he still has it in there because he's a bit of a hoarder.
Okay, watch out. So we've got the shake machine for exercise in the garage. That's kind of nice. Hi, Ann. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. Hope you are too.
Oh, thank you. We're doing really well. Now, what do you have in the garage, Ann?
We have a pink garden tub. It's one of those deep tubs. They put it in your bathroom in the corner, and you're supposed to soak in it. But it's hanging upside down in the rafters in our garage.
How long has it been hanging up there, Ann?
30 years.
That's incredible.
So are you guys just working on that bathroom, taking your time on the old DIY?
Yeah, space went out over a garden tub that took 2 hours to fill up.
That's
It is a pink tub
So
for
they've
30
got a pink
years.
tub
Wow.
Upside
hanging
down.
up, upside down in the garage.
Ooh.
That's kind of nice. Hi, John. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing?
Great, John. What do you have in the garage?
So I got one of those old 1970s Radio Flyer snow sleds with the wood on top and the metal bottoms.
Yeah.
It'd probably be legal to use today.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
We have one of those that my mom passed down to us that we drag the kids around the yard in the wintertime. They're really fun, but I don't think I'm ready to send them down a hill on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's some wood and metal.
Yeah, exactly. You guys like splinters and metal in your eyeballs? Here you go. Fire it away. Aim at that other kid. Like, what? All right, so he's got the old school sled hanging. Hey, Tess, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, but I don't know how you have room for this and a car. What's hanging out in your garage, Tess?
It's not that big, but my husband made a Zamboni for the pond in the back when it freezes so my kids can play hockey.
So, Tess, he made a Zamboni.
Wow.
How did he make a Zamboni?
So it's like a lawn cart, and then he got this giant jug that holds water. I can't remember what it is, but then
and
he
he
attached,
rolls it.
like,
Got it.
PVC pipe with holes, and he somehow talked the Zamboni driver at the ice rink into giving him an old the cloth from the Zamboni at the rink, and that gets dragged along.
Wow.
So
You sound like you have a real man at home.
Yeah,
Like he
you
can
do.
build anything.
Yeah.
I
Does he
didn't know
have
they
a
still have
handy.
those.
Tess? Does he have a good musk about him? He's got hair on his forearms,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
He does, but
Yeah,
not
he does.
a whole lot.
He
He
does.
can't grow a beard, so.
He can't grow a beard.
Oh,
Okay.
look at her poking
Yeah,
holes.
you
Tess-
can build a Zamboni,
Yeah,
but you
he
can't grow a beard.
How's the
man.
top of his head, Tess? We got skin up there. We got hair. What's going on up top?
Oh no, he's got a nice head of hair.
Yeah, I bet he does.
That's good.
Run your fingers through that and through his arm hair. Look at some of this. Tess getting all warmed up with the guy's Zamboni in the backyard. This is exciting. Okay,
That's right.
so
That's right.
yeah, that's right. Watch out. So Tess's husband built. Now, also, hang on a quick second. You said it's on a pond in the yard.
Yeah, well, in like we live in a neighborhood where there's a pond between all the houses.
Right, but
So-
it freezes enough for him to walk out on it with machinery.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
we used to have an ATV that he would drag it, and one year it got a little bit too.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to go through.
Well,
I heard
thankfully.
the whole pond crack.
He would have floated with all that
So bad, too.
testosterone running through his
Yeah.
blood. He'd have been all right. My
he would have
gosh.
poked a hole straight
Yeah,
through the
boy.
ice and pulled himself out like the Hulk that he is.
Tess is married to Gaston. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Watch out. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't think this is the deli meat. What do you have in the garage, Cheryl?
We have a boar's head in our
boar's
garage.
head. A real boar's head. Now, did
Yes,
you guys
my-
acquire this via hunting, or did you find it at like a thrift shop?
My husband acquired it bull hunting, about 30 years ago.
Wow.
And I told him it cannot be inside the house. And it is in our garage. But the funny thing is, every now and then we'll find some pink thing laying somewhere, and it's the tongue that fell out of the boar's head.
Oh, Hakuna Matata.
Well, and
Wow.
what do you do, super glue that back in there?
Yeah, you sew it.
Yeah, it just slides back
You
in.
shove it
goes
back
right
in there.
back in
Yeah,
there.
you
No
shove it
problem.
back in
What's
there.
your husband's name?
Tommy.
Tommy, the tongue fell out again. Tommy, pick up the tongue.
Sorry, dear. I'll get the tongue off the floor. Shove it back up here. Hakuna Matata, babe. The boar's head. And finally, let's pop over here to Kate. Hi, Kate. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great. Kate, what do you have in the garage right now?
Like an eighth of a coffin?
I'm sorry, an eighth of a coffin?
Yeah. So at a funeral home, they would have like a coffin, just like a chunk of the coffin displayed flat against the wall to just show the different finishes and whatever pieces, the decorations on the outside of a coffin. And so, yeah, we have that in our garage for like the last 2.5 years.
All right, so there we got an eighth of a coffin. Not the whole thing, just an eighth of it. You just want to put like shoes in there or something. It's nice storage. All right, so we got a lot of options here. A lot of people have a lot of fun and unique things in their garage. We've got the shake machine for exercise. We have a pink garden tub that's been up there for 30 years. We have an eighth of a coffin. We're on our way. We've got the radio flyer murder sled. Tess's Gaston of a husband made his own Zamboni. And finally, Cheryl's husband, 30 years ago, acquired a boar's head, and the tongue falls out from time to time. Nikki, what do you like?
I mean, there is so much wonderful
fun.
crap in
Yeah.
these garages here. But the homemade Zamboni, I
You got to
mean,
go to
that's
Zamboni,
amazing.
right? Yeah. Whip.
I like the boar's head just because the tongue falls out.
Okay, tongue bore.
Yeah.
The tongue is a nice touch.
Yeah, you gotta like touching a tongue.
But I gotta go with the Zamboni as well because that's so creative.
Yeah.
And I do imagine that it takes up too much space.
Yeah, I do too have to lean onto the Zamboni test. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
We're celebrating the release of 1989. Nikki and Violeta Whip has put together what I think is a brilliant idea. We texted a little bit about it. Now, it's well known here on the Morning Mix that Whip is a purveyor and a collector of trading cards, baseball cards specifically. So much so that he goes back into the annals of time.
Let's go with annals.
He goes back into the annals of time.
Annals works
He
just fine.
digs deep. Rectum. Barely knew him. So Whip and his deviated rectum go back in time, and he has found a selection of trading cards
Yeah.
Okay.
from 1989.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's not the fun part. The fun part is these cards are legit first printed in 1989.
Yeah, they're unopened.
34-ish years ago.
That's right.
And they include a piece of gum.
Yeah. So back in the old days, cards always used to come with gum. Maybe when you were a kid, you'd open the pack of cards and it gets this hard, chalky, rectangular stick of gum that comes with the cards. That was part of the deal. They eventually stopped doing that. So I was in a discussion with a couple of friends of mine, because this is what we talk about in our spare time, about how, despite my card collecting history, I've never, and nor did I when I was a kid, ever actually try a piece of the gum.
Okay.
Never touched one to my lips. I would always just discard it, throw it out.
That's crazy.
No interest in the gum. See, that's exactly the reaction. They couldn't believe
that
it,
is
but
crazy.
I'm telling you the truth.
Did you at least smell the card? You know how they get
the
cards?
Yeah, they have that smell. Yeah, they would stain the cards. The cards that are stained by the gum are worth less. It's kind of crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Here's what we would like to do this morning.
Right.
We're going to welcome Whip into the main studio here.
Okay.
V, if you wouldn't mind filming, just so that we have it. We don't have to go live right now. We'll film it and we'll have it.
Yeah.
I'd like each of us to take a deck of cards. We're going to open it together.
All right.
And we're going to chew this gum.
Let me stop you. It's not a deck. It's a pack.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, how embarrassing for you.
Go to your corner. Go to your corner.
I'm playing 52 pickup over here, Chris.
Embarrassing.
Sorry.
It's an unopened pack of cards from 1989.
Right.
Previously untouched by human hands, noses, or mouths.
When I used to buy the Broadway stars of Days of Yore cards, they would come in decks. Sorry. Shame on me.
These are packs.
I can hear the slap over the
Pack of cards. Unopened.
Whip, why don't you walk that fine ass in here to the main studio, and he's going to pass them out. We're going to film each of us biting into these things. And we're going to see, because we're honoring Taylor Swift, we're honoring 1989 with what we call a taste of 1989.
Yeah. I mean, that gum sucked 30 years ago when it was fresh.
Imagine now.
So I can't imagine how delightful. Oh, Tops, I love it.
Should we go there? Or come over here. There's headphones. Come over here.
Oh, my God. I can already feel
catching.
the gum is
hard.
in
Here,
so many
pieces
come over here. Already.
Because there's headphones there for you.
You can probably hear.
You can hear us in here, right?
I can hear you.
Okay,
so I'd like
Did you hear
everyone
the
to
gum
know.
cracking?
Okay.
Yeah, did you
Don't open anything yet. Don't open anything yet.
I wouldn't want you to worry. These cards are worthless. This is what was called the junk wax era. So all the cards from that era, pretty much, there are no valuable ones, which is why these packs were literally $3 on eBay. You could probably get yourself 100 of them right now. So don't worry about, touching the cards, dropping the cards, worried that you have $1 million card. There isn't one in there.
Okay, let's set the vibe in the room. Okay? We are about to open packs of trading cards that Whip has acquired from 1989.
Yeah.
These are legit 1989 baseball cards. They include gum. No purchase was necessary if we want to try to enter the Spring Fever baseball contest. I do think the time has passed, though.
Yeah.
But we could have won a trip to spring training worth $5,000.
In 1990. Oh, well.
Dang. So, everybody, we've got 15 bubblegum cards and one stick of bubblegum before us. Let's open those decks. Packs.
Packs, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Mine's in 4 pieces already.
Yeah, mine is too. All right, everybody, don't put the gum in your mouth just yet.
This is great.
Oh, mine's only in 2 pieces.
Don't
This is
put
going
the
to be a
gum in
good
your
one.
mouth just yet. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, everybody, on the count of 3.
Is it supposed to be pink?
Yeah, the gum's pink. Yeah, sorry, he's doing this one-handed because she's filming us.
Yeah,
so.
have we ever heard
there's your
teeth
gum. There's your
break
gum.
on
Yeah,
air?
it's all right. I know a guy.
Okay.
You could actually... These wouldn't be allowed in the buildings. I think they could be considered weapons.
Yeah. Wait, let's all be quiet for just a split second.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the gum. I'm going to tap the gum to get. This is what the gum sounds like.
Yeah.
Dude, this is aggressive. Okay, everybody.
All right, who's going first? Let's do one at a time.
One at a time. Okay, in honor of Taylor Swift's 1989, this is a taste of 1989 on the Morning Mix. This is bubble gum from 1989.
Chris is going. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm moving on to Nikki now.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Powder.
Okay, I was going to
it turned
stack
into
mine,
powder.
and after hearing that, I'm kind of afraid. So I'm going to do a little...
Okay, wait, hang on. Here we go. Oh, was that your tooth?
Oh,
Are you okay?
it's still crunching.
It disintegrated.
Okay.
Oh, it tastes like chemicals.
Hey, I have to.
So gross. Oh, my God.
Taylor Swift.
Tastes like
Why'd
a
you do this
basement.
to
It
us?
tastes like a basement.
Dude, yours mine just disappeared.
Oh.
Okay, wait, be here. I'll hold the camera.
I think, I don't want to say this, but I think you're supposed to kind of suck on it first to maybe soften it.
I don't think there's any softening.
Well, if you want to, enjoy that taste.
It's chalk. It's literally just chalk. Does it ever go together or does it stay in mini pieces?
It gets worse. And it tastes literally like you licked a basement floor.
Disintegrated.
It's not gum, right? It's just turning into candy?
No, it's gum.
It's gum. It was gum.
No, but it won't stay. It's not gum in my mouth right now.
Because it's dead. It's dead gum.
It is 34-year-old gum, literally. Mine tastes kind of like a 1989 Cal Ripken.
Oh my God. Hey, is that what you got?
I got one. Yeah.
All right, let's see what we all got in our deck. Did anybody get anybody good? Well, Whip's got a Cal Ripken.
That's a Hall of Famer.
Whip, I won't know anybody. But I got Daryl Strawberry.
Oh, there you go.
He would have enjoyed the powdery gum.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Yeah. We could probably spit it out just to be safe.
Mine
I swallowed
just,
the whole
totally,
thing.
No, you did not.
I did. Mine just disappeared in my mouth.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
guys,
you
I'm
guys
really
are
sorry if you get sick.
Sorry, brother.
That wasn't my intention.
No. It's pretty terrible, right? Doesn't it literally taste like a basement?
I got Rob Dibble.
Oh, he was crazy.
Well, like Daryl Strawberry, not. All right.
I don't know anyone.
These are my first baseball cards. I've never had baseball cards.
Gene Nelson?
Oh.
Dwight Evans?
Longtime relief pitcher. Dwight Evans.
Dave Leeper?
Hall of Fame.
You guys know Dave Leeper?
No. Steve
I like
Rosenberg?
this guy with the mustache.
Jack McKeon.
Steve Rosenberg?
Sherman Colbert? I think he works here.
Yeah, I don't think he was a real player.
He's in sales. I got Cub Pat Perry.
Oh, Pat Perry. I believe he was a lefty relief pitcher
Matthew's uncle. Matthew Perry's uncle.
Short timer.
Wait, do you still have that semi-gum in your mouth? You're not, like, spitting it out or...
Wow, it's like coated my tongue.
I don't have a garbage can handy, so I'm just going...
Okay, I don't know why. In my mouth, I bit into it. It turned into powder, and it dissolved. And now my mouth is like... It's covered in something.
Maybe you've got more powerful saliva than me, because mine's still...
I don't know.
It's still in actual chunks, but like 17 of them.
Okay, you have to go back to your studio.
Okay. That was very fun. That was a taste of 1989 live on the Morning Mix. That went worse than expected.
Wow.
And there were no expectations.
That's hard to do.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
These are your Mix top 6 celebrities that claim that they have had sex with a ghost.
Oh, come on. Are you for real?
I swear to you. I promise you this is legit. Or they believe it is.
I feel like I know one.
Okay, keep it in your mind.
Yes,
keep it in your
I
mind.
will.
I love
Okay,
it.
all right.
In at number 6, this is not a joke. Research was done to determine the top 6 celebrities who believe that they have had sex with a ghost. In at number 6, the Bassomatic man himself, Dan Aykroyd.
Oh,
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Dan Aykroyd admitted in an Esquire magazine interview in 2013 that he used to snuggle with a male ghost. I had several experiences with ghosts. I saw things moving around. The doors would open and close. And I thought, I'm just going to roll over and snuggle up with this ghost. And I did. I spooned a ghost.
I think he's drinking a lot of his Skull vodka.
Yeah, might have been.
Lacing it with many
Could have been.
drugs that he found in the
He had
wild
been working,
70s.
Yeah, he'd been working on the script for Ghostbusters
Exactly.
and got confused.
Right.
In at number 5, top 6 celebrities who've in fact had sex with a ghost. Coco Austin. She's Coco like Ice-T and Coco.
Oh, yeah.
like
Okay,
Coco.
got it. Oh.
She's 44. She said, yeah, I've been married to Ice-T for 11 years, but this was back in 2012. At that point, now they've been married over 20. Oh. There they are. She said, yeah, I believe in ghosts because I had a pervert ghost at one point. That's right, a pervert ghost. During the day, when you think of ghosts, you think of it being dark and foggy, but no, I'd have a pervert ghost there. I'd be watching TV, and there'd be this ghost. I'd be out there wearing my nightie, and I could feel that dress move, and there's that ghost reaching up my leg. It would freak me out, so I pushed the ghost away. And then I could feel the ghost breathing in my ear. Ghosts follow me from Albuquerque to Arizona, but never to New York. Sex with a ghost.
That is so weird.
It's all happening.
So she pushed him away at first, and then
At first,
she's
and
like,
then
all right,
thought,
let's
well,
just
look.
do it.
I can't see you. You can't see me.
Okay.
In at number 4, they believe they've had sex with a ghost. Natasha Blasik, who is she? She's the actress in Paranormal Activity 2. She claims to have not one, but 2 sexual encounters with ghosts. Her husband is concerned that she was cheating on him with Casper, in fact. I was in my room. I was at home. I was all by myself back in 2014. I was laying in the bed and I felt something into the room, and I couldn't see anyone. But then I felt that someone was touching me in the hands. They were pushing me against my will, and boy, I could feel the weight of that body on top of me. I couldn't see anybody, but I could feel the pressure, the energy, and the warmth.
Ah.
In at number 3, your top 6 celebrities who say they've had sex with a ghost. One of Bill Murray's favorite co-stars, Lucy Liu. Lucy Liu, who you know from Charlie's Angels and also Elementary, said in 1999 she was visited by a horned-up ghost. Some sort of spirit came down from God knows where, and it made sweet love to me. It was sheer bliss. I felt everything, and then he floated away. Wow. In at number 2, top 6 celebrities who admit they've had sex with a ghost. Bobby Brown.
Wow.
Now, Bobby might have been confused. We don't know.
His prerogative, Bobby Brown?
That's
or
him.
Makeup person
one.
Bobby Brown?
No. It's his prerogative.
Got it.
Bobby says, quote, I sensed that a lot of evil S had gone down in a house I was living in. One day, one memorable night, one of these ghosts descended from the ceiling and had full-on sex with me. Bobby Brown. And V, have we hit the celeb you think?
No.
Who do you think?
Megan Fox.
It is not Megan Fox.
Okay,
not
because
on
she's
this
into
list.
weird stuff.
Right, yeah.
So I thought for sure, like between the leprechaun stories and everything.
Machine Gun Kelly might be a ghost.
Yeah,
we don't know.
exactly.
He might be.
In at number 1, celebrity that has had sex with a ghost. Any guesses? Whip?
I'm going to go with Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn,
I just
sure.
saw a story. She said she was touched by the finger of an alien. I don't even know if that counted.
Hang on a second.
It's from today.
Finger of the alien.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angelina Jolie.
No, great guess. Great
One,
guess.
yeah.
Nobody got it, but you're going to go, oh, of course. In at number 1, Kesha.
Oh, yeah.
She's brushing her teeth with a bottle of Jack.
That's right.
And she's trying to hug Jerry Seinfeld.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
Yeah.
In an appearance on Conan O'Brien back in 2012, quote, yeah, a ghost came down and I went to the Bone Zone with a ghost. I don't know his name, but he was in my house and he just started to like caress me. It was a sexy time, says Kesha. Those are your top 6 celebs who say they've had sex with a ghost.
Did you come up with Bone Zone, or did
Right.
she actually
said
say
Bone
Bone
Zone.
Zone?
She said Bone
Okay,
Zone.
thank you. You
Yeah, you
couldn't
buried
let
the
it
lead
go.
almost
We
of
couldn't.
the new phrase we can use, the Bone Zone.
She said
going
Bone
to
Zone.
Bone
Yeah, she said she and a ghost went to Bone
Right.
Oh,
Zone.
wow.
Bone Zone, not to be confused with Climb Zone and Ball Zone.
Like at first, I thought this is crazy, and now oddly, I'm feeling kind of left out.
Did you, Devin, had relations with a ghost?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Bone Zone sounds fun with the ghost.
Most of the people who have had sex with a ghost say boo. Thank you.
We're going to talk about Taylor, obviously. 1989 came out. So 89 was the magic number right there, but her magic number is what?
13.
Exactly. Right. Okay, so do you guys have a lucky number?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, yours is 4?
22.
Mine too.
It's normally people's. 22 is your birthday?
22 is, I always wore it in like, high school events. I would wear the 22 number, and my kid was born on 22. It's like,
Yeah.
how
Weird. I'm a
funny.
22.
And then what are you?
I
Do you have
just-
a number?
I just like saying 17 because it sounds funny.
Okay, so
It's a great magazine.
Yeah.
So I've never actually understood why Taylor likes 13 so much. You know what I mean? You have like the birthday, but there's a lot of things. So she was born on the 13th. She turned 13 on Friday the 13th. So it's a lot. Her first album went gold in 13 weeks. Her first song, number 1 song, had a 13-second intro. And every time she's won an award, she said she's been seated in either the 13th seat, the 13th row, or the 13th section of row M, which is the 13th letter.
Well, eventually they probably just
Yeah, they
started
probably
doing that on
do.
purpose.
Of course,
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, right.
Well,
but no, that's crazy.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
But I think it started mostly with her birthday. Like, I think
Totally.
everyone's, like, magic number starts there.
Right, that makes
Well,
sense.
With something, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah, that was the one. But I mean, that's pretty cool to
Wow.
turn 13 on Friday the 13th. That's,
golden birthday, yeah.
So yeah, all of that's pretty neat. So anyway, we'll get back to more Taylor later because it is,
Oh, good.
Taylor Day. Not Taylor Dane.
Taylor Dane.
Taylor,
Taylor
Day.
Day, yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor Dane, big in 1989. Not even joking.
Another band that was big in 1989 and is back big today, the U2 at the
The
Sphere.
U2?
The U2. Yeah.
one and
What are you
only.
gonna do?
I'm sorry.
So Violeta, you get to see them at the Sphere.
It was amazing.
Yes, another person who went to go see them, enjoyed the show, and then decided to be part of it was Lady Gaga. So
Really?
she went as a fan a couple weeks ago because she was spotted there with her manager watching it. And then Wednesday showed up on stage to sing this with Bono. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Bradley Cooper is pissed.
Yeah, so she.
she upgraded.
But then, did you speak of Bradley Cooper? Well, yeah, I just heard. Did you read that story about he had like Taylor Swift at his house and oh my gosh, he had like all the girls
Because
over there.
he's apparently tickling Gigi Hadid.
So yeah, apparently her, Blake Lively, a bunch of people were all at Bradley Cooper's
Yeah.
house. So he's okay. Don't cry for him.
Yeah, the Coop.
And they also sang "All I Want Is You," another beautiful,
one of the best
such
YouTube
a
songs
such a
ever
great sing two
history
songs.
ever.
Yeah, so they sang that live.
They didn't do paparazzi? All right, you'd think.
And then we got to talk about Detroit, right? Because it's always on the bottom of every list.
What? We are out of time. We are, in fact, out of time.
Come on, let him just have Eminem,
right.
okay?
Detroit!
So Eminem, the proud son of Detroit, has released Mom's Spaghetti. He said it's from the D to your kitchen. So the D. From the D to your... I was trying to,
the D.
He's putting out the
there's
the
no
Instagram.
D in it, though.
There's
good.
No.
Good.
So check out momspaghetti.com, $13. Okay, Taylor Swift, here we go. So re-released 1989, Taylor's version, a bunch of new songs. So a couple we played throughout the day. There's a couple we haven't yet. Say Don't Go, that was one. Suburban Legends. Question mark, that one. And then Now That We Don't Talk. But this one, Is It Over Now, people are already talking about because there's a line in here called Lying Traitor.
Oh.
Do I know who it's about? Here, you listen
We'll find
and
out
let me
after.
know who you think it's about.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violeta.
So apparently, since the beginning of time, the McFlurry spoon has been a confusing utensil for people. Many wondering, why is the spoon hollow? Am I supposed to use it as a straw? Right. And I think a lot of us know, all of us fans of McDonald's, that spoon is also used as a spindle for the McFlurry.
It's the tool.
Exactly. It's a tool that spins it. That's if the machine is working, which most of the time it is not.
Okay.
But I guess we don't have to worry about any of that anymore because McDonald's is saying they are doing away with the big bulky spoon spindle spinner thing.
Oh my God! I thought you were going to say they're getting rid of the McFlurry.
No, just the spoon. So this is supposed to be more better for the environment, blah, blah, blah. And also they are going to be using a reusable spindle. So now they don't need that spoon and give it to you. They're going to serve it with their Sunday spoon, which is much smaller.
I didn't know that was a spindle.
Yeah.
You didn't?
Nope.
I didn't either.
Nope.
What?
Not wild?
Not at all.
No.
Guys,
Like a
have you
shoe.
ever gone to the field trip, which is just going there to get napkins and making conversation with the people?
No, I missed that field trip.
Oh, wow. Me and my grandma did it every Sunday.
I'm going after the show. That's it.
Yeah, go check that out while it's still here.
Right.
They're going to be getting away with that, so you're not going to see that anymore. It's going to be a wave of the past, like the hot and cold section.
I will say we got Happy Meals yesterday, Boo Buckets. Our daughter got her Boo Bucket,
There he
so we're good to
Yeah.
go.
Did you get the purple one?
She got the white one, but it comes with stickers now. You can put the stickers on the outside of it. It's
nice.
really fun, yeah.
So we all also know that calories don't count on the weekend. So on this Friday, we can use this trending audio as our anthem.
I'm a carby girl
Yeah.
in a diet-obsessed world. Bread's fantastic, need pants with elastic. The oven is my lair, warm bread and butter, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh.
That's very nice.
Go eat your carbs this weekend. It's going to be cold. You need to stay warm. Got to bulk up a little. And finally, starting today, there is a wizard-themed Halloween party at a pop-up in Wicker Park. It's called the Cauldron. I don't know how to say that word. And it's very spooky. It's going to have a lot of wizardy type things there. And apparently, you're going to have special private access inside an old bank vault.
Well, that's cool.
I'm
I love
out.
those.
I'll see you later. I'm going right now.
You
That
know,
sounds awesome.
bank vaults. They're cool.
100%, yeah.
Right?
And
Yeah.
wizards?
Not to mention wizards. You're right.
You can make that money disappear.
Done.
That's your flash briefing.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.